But the Cricket World Cup 2023, which is scheduled to start next month, is happening, of course, in India, as we know, after 12 years and expected to provide a boost for the consumption sector. Guys, I was just checking the rates, right? A room in ITC's Ahmedabad Fortune Park is going at 80,000 rupees a night.
Wow.
And that's actually the cheapest. In the Leela in Gandhinagar, a room is priced at 1.7 lakh rupees a night plus taxes. This is during the Cricket World Cup time. So that's the kind of frenzy that we're seeing.
I won't be part of that. I'll be part of the other consumption, the cheaper
Or you just watch it on TV
knocking
better.
it a few and taking it easy.
I don't know if it is true, but somebody said that they are booking hospital beds.
Yes.
Because it's maybe cheaper than the Leelas of the world or whatever.
I'm happier watching it at home. I don't want to sleep in a hospital bed. But Karan Taurani is joining in. He, of course, been tracking the space very closely, and he's the analyst at Elara Capital. Karan, thanks for being with us. Just want to first get your view on, all, of course, the listed entities matter to us. So this kind of boost that we're seeing in consumption, which are the stocks that you track where it could be negative, positive, and, what do you see as the prognosis over the next couple of months as this big event plays out?
Hi, Sonia. Good morning. So firstly, as you said, the World Cup is happening in India after almost about 12 years. So this will definitely boost domestic consumption. You have to see that the time zone becomes favorable when matches are in India. You actually see a big uplift in terms of consumption. Now, these are typically ODI matches, which are about 9 hours. And in terms of potential impact, we believe that Zomato could be the biggest beneficiary of this in the post-COVID era. So when the World Cup happened last time in 2019 or maybe 2011, that time around Jubilant Food would have been the biggest beneficiary of this because they've got a big clout in terms of delivery. They've got the best user experience in terms of delivery. But in the post-COVID era, we have seen adoption wherein delivery of food has moved to other categories and not just pizza. And Zomato is able to replicate or even do better as compared to Jubilant in terms of the overall delivery experience. So I think Zomato will see the biggest positive impact. KFC, Devyani, Sapphire kind of companies will also see a positive impact. But Zomato will be the biggest, then followed by Devyani, Sapphire, and last would be Jubilant.
Okay. All right. Hi, Karan. Good morning. But, I'm just looking at it. You don't think too much of United Spirits and UBL will be consumed during this period? I mean, as of now, I think you have a reduced rating on both of them. Someone's watching a game. They like to knock in a few. There's a festive season as well. And then you have Christmas. But still, you don't believe you'll want to change your rating from reduce?
So basically, in terms of United Breweries, you will see a positive impact because beer as a category, has got higher on-premise share, closer towards 30-odd%. And because of that, UBL will see delta better volume growth in that particular quarter. But I think if you look at UBL in terms of the overall volume growth, they are struggling right now. A lot of things have happened in UBL. Management changes happened. They've changed route to markets. They've scaled down certain markets. Local brands have also gained market share at the cost of UBL. So I think UBL could just see one quarter of a small positive impact, but over the near to medium term, there are concerns. As far as United Spirits is concerned, I think, it is only the upper prestige segment, which is the Scotch or the BII and the BIO category, which has a 40 to 50% kind of an on-premise share, and you will see some respite over there. But in terms of overall contribution, it is quite minuscule. And the kind of valuations both these companies are trading at, somewhere close to 50 to 253 times FY25, we believe that a lot is priced in, and one can't really see potential upside in the near term at least.
Karan, slightly tangential, but I'm sure you would have seen that post yesterday, which went viral on Indigo's F&B revenues being greater than, what Barbecue Nation and a few others. People were highlighting it. Although somebody did say that, it's kind of hard to go out and get options when you're flying. So, that helps. How do you look at that? I mean, and any thoughts?
Yeah, so generally, I think food revenues, across various consumption sectors have picked up. If you look at cinemas as well, they are also operating at a reasonable scale as far as food revenues are concerned. But what you have to really see here, for the listed companies is that the competitive intensity in the pizza category has become very high. Secondly, I think Jubilant as a company, if you look at them, their focus is kind of now changing towards from delivery to dine-in. Because delivery SSG is not growing faster because peers are competing hard there. You have got Zomato who are playing, and Zomato also has scaled up over the last 2 to 3 years. So I think from that standpoint, pizza is a category which kind of sees stiff competition, and you may not see this kind of growth. In fact, even look at the market share numbers over the last 3 to 4 years, pizza has lost market share as a category within the overall QSR chain. So I think it's a win-win for burger, fried chicken, for aggregators like Zomato over the near to medium term.
Okay, let's talk about TV and digital platforms, right? Because the expectation is that this World Cup will generate almost 2,000, 3,000 crores of ad revenues. So from that entire space, who do you think would be the biggest beneficiaries?
So I think from that entire space, of course, it's going to be Disney who's going to be the biggest beneficiary. So I think if you look at World Cup historically, in India as well, and even overseas, whenever it's happened, it's not clashed with the festive quarter. So I think it's the first time there's a clash with festive. So you will see a big amount of ad spends, moving towards World Cup. That might have a mild negative impact on players like Sun TV and Z, which are more GEC focused. So sports will see a big win-win as far as ad spends are concerned. And Star Disney will be the biggest beneficiary of it. And also, I think the consumption this time around will be better for World Cup on digital. We'll see better growth rates there because, you can do catch up as per convenience. The matches are 8 hours, as I told you. And also this time around, the World Cup is being offered free on the OTT platform.
Okay, all right. Karan, thanks a lot. The hype is real, right? And it's all going to begin on the 5th of October when the first match kicks in. So, of course, all of these sectors, whether it's hotel stocks, whether it's beverage companies, television companies, etc., all of them going to do pretty well. Thanks, Karan, for putting the spotlight on that, on the consumption sector, rather.